What is up, creatives? This is Tom. Welcome back to another video. We've got an interesting one today. I want to talk to you about this lens. This is the CANON 70-200mm F2.8, probably one of the most famous lenses out there. This is the second generation edition, but what I want to talk to you specifically about is this lens paired with the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 4K. So I've recently been filming a bunch of projects for my professional work, and they've been the type of projects that a telephoto lens, a lens with significant length on it, would be really useful. So we rented the CANON 70-200, so I whacked the lens on the Pocket Cinema Camera, headed down to the beach, and here's a collection of some of the clips that I managed to get. So I hope you enjoyed that collection of clips. Obviously not a particularly involved story in that piece, just some of the examples of some footage that you can expect when you pair this lens with the image capability of the Pocket Cinema line. I want to talk a little bit about why I think this lens makes such an interesting pairing with the Pocket 4K. And first of all is that just the telephoto capability, that range of 70-200, it just forces you to be extra creative with your work. You can stay in one place and compose shots that you would just never be able to achieve using a different lens. For example, the lens I'm filming this on right now, the Sigma 18-35, you just wouldn't be able to achieve anything like that with the type of lens that this is. I've never actually personally shot with a telephoto lens before, and creatively it was just such an interesting exercise to be able to whack this lens on my camera head down. I had no idea what type of thing I was going to shoot. I just sort of went with it, run and gun style, and ended up just getting some amazing results because the picture quality of the Pocket 4K and the picture quality of the Canon 70-200 just means that the image you're getting out is just absolutely gorgeous. Obviously, one of the main reasons you want to pick up a telephoto in the first place is that the compression is just insane on these lenses. So you're able to get these sort of incredible deep shots with loads of character, and the focusing mechanism on the lens as well means that you can just get really great focus pulls and track subjects nice and easily. That's something I've been doing a lot. Manually focusing on a lens like this is not a hindrance, it is a massive help. Every single shot in that video was taken either handheld or on a just sort of set down on a surface, the actual camera itself set down on a surface. Now that is crazy for a lens like this. I've heard mixed reports about whether the stabilization in the 70-200 actually works when paired with a Viltrox speed booster or a Metabones for that instance, but I can say that when paired with a decently weighted Pocket Cinema 4K or 6K rig, you're not getting a ton of micro jitters. Like I said, a lot of this footage was shot handheld. There are only a couple of shots in the whole video that I put some stabilization on in post. Here I'll show you a before and after of some of those clips and what they looked like before. Again, it's really just to smooth out that actual micro jitters, but the resolution of the Pocket 4K means you can do that. In terms of codecs, I actually shot this all in ProRes. I'm a Final Cut Pro editor, so I'm finding ProRes easier to work with just to load straight into Final Cut. I don't need to go through grading and re-exporting out in B-RAW. I know that maybe that's not the best workflow and people are going to complain that I'm wasting functionality of the Pocket 4K, but for me that's a workflow that works. The picture is so good even in ProRes that I'm happy to sort of trade off that loss in dynamic range. So there we go, that's just some thoughts on why I think the Canon 70-200 is an incredible pairing with these Pocket 4K or Pocket 6K line of cameras. If you own one of these cameras, I thoroughly recommend you checking out one of these long zoom lenses. It just means that you're getting such a cinematic image, and paired with a lens like the 18-35, you're really covering off an absolute ton of focal ranges. I could probably film the vast majority of projects just using these two lenses. Hopefully you guys have found this video interesting or helpful. I hope you enjoyed the collection of clips from the sunset shoot using this combination of camera and lens. If you have any questions about the lens or the camera, drop them in the comment section down below, and I'll catch you guys next time.